What? Did you think I was gone forever?
Hey, do you like good role-playing games? It's not often that a game can become a respectable phenomenon. We've seen phenomena before, but one that is unanimously respected is hard to come by. Gothic 1 is something that transcends its medium and yet never overstays its welcome. Through the gameplay, the lore, the exploration, the characters we love, and through the memories we share, this is a video on why you should play Gothic 1. Despite being 21 years old and finally able to legally drink, Gothic still holds up in many ways, one of these being its unique faction system. Joining any one of the 3 unique factions in the game offers a unique class to play, faction-locked quests, new armors and weapons, and a new area to call home. It also offers unique interactions with the other factions based on who you joined. But what makes Gothic's faction system truly unique compared to other games that have these types of systems, such as the Elder Scrolls series, is that in Gothic, you can only join one faction per playthrough. And because of the changes this applies to your game, it truly has a larger impact on you, the player, as well as your nameless hero and the world's reaction around him. Unlike Skyrim, where you can become a heavy armored, axe-wielding, stealth assassin sniper archer mage with insane lockpicking skills, Gothic offers a breath of unique and fresh air to the system that we've been so accustomed to in the larger AAA RPGs. Want to become a sly shadow or a loyal guardsman, or even a fire mage? Join the old camp. What about a sneaky rogue or a deadly mercenary? Maybe a water mage? Join the new camp. Or perhaps become a swamp weed smoking novice, or a permanently stoned out of his mind magic casting paladin. The faction system encourages multiple playthroughs despite having only one true ending in the game. Each faction has its own interesting branching path to reach it. Each faction has its own base of operations located somewhere on the 2 km squared map, and on top of this, amongst the 3 camps, there are about 420 fully voiced NPCs ready to converse, insult and react to everything you do around them, including talking about their moms.
How about your mother's a sheep shagging?
Why are we still here?
And turning gay for the evening.
I've had a really bad day, and I'm looking for a way to relieve my tension. Just stay like that for a minute.
You really like taking advantage of me, don't you?
Whether it's in one of the camps or out in the jungle, there is a strict hierarchy that you would be wise to adhere to, lest you want to feel the wrath of your superiors. For example, in the old camp, the diggers are under the shadows, while the guardsmen are above the shadows, creating a clear hierarchy and ladder to climb in the faction. The higher you go, the more rewards and respect you claim from those under you. As a nobody in the old camp, you will find yourself being extorted constantly for protection money.
You mean you want me to pay protection money? No thanks.
And don't you dare walk around with your weapon out unless you want to catch an ass whooping so strong that the person who did it feels it's necessary to steal all of your magical ore because you're such a little bitch.
Bad luck. No ore.
Or you could be a guardsman walking around with his blade drawn out, all while insulting everyone and dominating the weaklings through violence, taking all of their belongings for yourself. It's a dog-eat-dog world inside the barrier. Speaking about the barrier, the story of Gothic 1 is a true classic oozing with mystery. All you know going in is that you're a prisoner sent to a huge prison camp protected by a large barrier preventing you from leaving, and your goal is simply to get out. Good luck. Of course, it's a bit more nuanced than that, but you get the gist. The game drops you in the sandbox with minimal handholding and allows you to explore in any direction from the start without restriction. The feeling of freedom in this game is unmatched by many modern role-playing games of the same genre. In this sandbox, you have over 50 unique quests to complete, with some of them requiring subsequent playthroughs to complete. Once again, feeding the replayability beast that is this game. The combat, while at first seems simplistic, gains complexity over the course of the game based on your skills with certain weapon types. A master of one-handed weapons will swing his sword between the ears of his enemies gracefully, while the untrained user of a two-handed axe will barely be able to swing the weapon at all. Along with one-handed and two-handed weapons ranging from pickaxes to claymores, you're able to use bows, crossbows, sneaking, acrobatics, and a myriad of spells. There are also mods for this game, ranging from complete overhauls to the world, to graphics and additional content. The boss fights, level design, Enemies and gameplay are just great. Honestly, I have nothing negative to say about this content as a whole. It was not only a great way to kick off the Gothic series, and for new players it will serve as a great change of pace to the overall flow of the modern role-playing games that we have become accustomed to. Gothic 1 is one of my favorite games in the franchise, and easily the best in the trilogy. It has gorgeous levels and locations, its serviceable combat flows smoothly from fight to fight, and a compelling narrative that seeks to question the player's choices at every turn. And while there are some contentious additions to the game, they are such minor issues that they don't even come close to plugging the overall experience. The series as a whole is phenomenal, and it's because of this game I was able to experience it, and I couldn't be more thankful.